Hi everybody, Ford Video Guy here, and with a video. We are actually probably the last video you saw said I was heading to Bronco Supercell, and I actually realized that I have two videos that didn't get posted. Planned to post that before I left, but it's gonna go live while we're here. This video will probably be like a Friday live or maybe Saturday. Anyway, but that's good. You see the beautiful mountains behind us. Great waking up to that campsite we have right here. 10 up the Bronco. So anyway, but I mentioned I probably had one other install that I was going to try to do if we could make it work, and so I brought it with me because I didn't have time to do it, and we worked with it on the campsite last night. So we rolled in, hung out with Bronco Nation, and then last night chatted with Melissa and Jordan and London over there, and said, oh, you know what I wanted to do I wanted to do tonight. And Sarah's with me, so she's like, well, what is that? And I said, that camera. So here's what we did last night in the dark. We made it work. So let me show you this. Turn this around. Big band comes with an 8-inch touchscreen. You cannot get a front camera. Black Diamond, you can't get a front camera. A lot of these, any vehicle that has the 8-inch touchscreen, you cannot get a front camera, which on the trails kind of comes in handy. So Sarah has the dash cam set up in her car, a front one that goes on the windshield and the other back one goes on the back glass, so like for accidents and such they can see whose fault it is and different things like that. I thought, hold on a second, I could use one of those because I could take the one that would go in the back and put it on the front underneath the grill. So here's what we did. I took one that she had because they had just traded a vehicle in, and I said, I'll buy you a new one, can I get this, take this one? And she says, yeah. So we mounted it right on there. So that's the one that would go in the back. Double-sided tape down here. This can move, but not easily. All right, so I have it right there. Ran the wire into here, and there's actually some like weather stripping like this, rubber, that's in there. And actually it was easier taking that. There's a connector that puts those together. It's easier to go in with it and then pull that back down through. And I ran it under here, and then we ran it straight up into the hood, or under the hood, right into this corner, and then I just followed the wires on back, and I ran it actually up and around through here and down through and across the, you can actually see the wire across the dash to the camera over there. So Sarah's waiting on me so we can head to that vent, but so there you go. And then I found out that this is a USB port C, so I'm just running the cord straight down the dash. Might come up with a better solution for that later. Probably could wire that. I could take that back through and get a longer wire and probably mount it to one of my switches up here if I really wanted to for power, because that's all that needs, is that's the power, and this gets the camera. But it works and we got it going. So anyway, that is a little workaround that I'm like, okay, I gotta find a way. I want a front camera. I don't want to trade in Broncos. I've done so much to this, the rock rails, the grill. You guys have been along in the journey, that I don't want to just trade this in on another Bronco with all that I've invested into this one. Let me make this one what I want and what I need, and I want a front camera. We'll see if this works. So here in a second, you're going to see footage from the trail from this camera. Let me know what you think, and then I'll come back and wrap it up and see if I like it or not, if it worked or not, at the end of this video. All right, everybody. We made it to the top of American Flag Mountain, and the front camera came in very handy. It worked beautifully. I may reposition it, but otherwise it worked great. So stayed in position, had a great view. Sarah's washing the windows off now. So there you go. Everybody's getting out of here. We better get going, but there you go. Worked beautifully. Yep, like it. So pretty good. I probably will relocate it. It's kind of over there, so I got to look over. I think I'm gonna locate it over to here, but otherwise I'm liking it. Pretty happy with it. Alright everybody, I wanted to kind of wrap up my video that I did that I started about the camera, and I will say it was a lifesaver on today's trail. So we are on day 2 of Bronco Super Celebration, Colorado, and we went on the Hancock Pass, and really rocky. You got to really watch your lines, and there's a couple spots where they got out and spotted us, but for the most part, you had to rely on being able to see the line. And on some of those uphills, it wouldn't have been able to see those without having that front camera. So
there you go. What I like is I can reposition this. So if I want, like on the way on the road in the dirt roads, I brought that up so it was straight ahead. Then we went to the trail, aired down. I moved it, angled it down so I could see those where I wanted, and it was great. I actually was going to, just so you know, I was going to relocate this. I think I told anybody that over here, but with the wires and everything, I didn't want the wires coming from here coming up to it over in front, so I didn't move it. But and also the passenger gets a chance to kind of enjoy it as well, so I kind of left it there. But otherwise, I'm going to rewire this. We pulled that out just because of the having it. We were going to move it around and then realized we liked it where it was. But definitely dash cam where you have a front and back. So this, the front's on this side of this, and then the back is the one that I put to the front. Yes, pretty awesome. And I plan to, I think, figure out, instead of having to wire this, I'm going to try to wire that to one of my switches, I think. And so run another wire, follow it back down, and go to one of my auxiliary switches with it, because there are times where I don't really want it on. And so then if I can kick the power off, then that's great. So that might be something I might do in the future. So we'll see. If I do, we'll do a video on it, of course. So thank you guys for watching. We're going to enjoy the top of Hancock Pass, and then I'll get you some more video content from this. And there's going to be a lot of GoPro footage, some front, and now we have some front camera footage, which is going to be a really fun for you guys, I think, to enjoy for future, for real soon videos. So when we get back from Supercell, I'll be kind of putting that together. Hopefully not take as long as I did last time from Wisconsin, and work on that for you guys and get that for you. But there's going to be some fun content there, and we'll give you all the different trail rides, and might even upload the video with just the raw GoPro footage of the trail. So this one, we got it all the way up without it dying. It's at 10%. I'm charging it right now. We'll see how long we're going to be up here and try to get some more GoPro on the way down. But this is a blast. Definitely recommended. Just amazed at this Bronco. This Bronco, again, reminds you, it's a Big Ben 4-door 2.3 cloth top, right? And we added Roush wheels, but really the wheels, you can go with the stock wheels and add some 35s to this. Having a rear locker, got to make sure you get a rear locker. Having a rear locker is a game saver. But other than that, the clearance, now I didn't, today and yesterday, needed skid plates. Those bash plates, they were hit several times. So I might have to put this up in the air when I get back from the service department and see if so I can get some footage of the bash plates. But it was a lifesaver. So bash plates, especially if you're going to do some of this stuff in Colorado like we're doing, is probably a good idea. But you guys, this is great. You got to enjoy it. You got to go do it. Your vehicle is capable to do so many things. So again, thank you for watching. Don't forget to be subscribed, of course, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. You know all that, how it works out. Thank you guys for watching, and look for some future videos from the drive and everything. But until then, don't forget, stay positive, be kind to one another, be kind to yourself. We'll see you on the next video.